you ever take something apart and then you figure, oh, it's, you know, that was simple. Easy to go back together. I'm gonna put this tray back in, the dashboard tray. And I get to this part and I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the way it was on there and I'm thinking, how is this attached? And it's back there. That mounts up there, but emergency brakes kind of further out than I expected. Where does it mount now that I see there's a couple of holes there? Is it? You know, let's see if I have pictures. Take pictures, people. Always take pictures of everything before and after. And also, you know, bag and tag is definitely always do that. I have this, I wrote this as lower dash bolts, so that's what I assumed this was when I called it. At least I know which bolts I'm using. So we'll figure this out in just a moment. Not bolted in yet, but it's more gooder-ish. You definitely left a lot of space open for stuff. It was a nicer thing that they did clean up on the later models with the Mavericks, is they eventually enclosed all that in, had the glove box over there, so it looked a little more like a single dash, not like just something that was forgotten to do on the interior. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and work on today is go ahead and getting this the rest of the way connected up. We got my oil pressure already connected. I got my thermostat connected to the gauges. Just little cheapy Bosch gauges you get at any of the parts stores. I figured I'm going to go ahead and wire up my lights for these. I think I haven't decided if I'm going to connect them to a switch or if I'm going to connect them in with the headlight switch. I've already mounted the headlight switch back up with everything, so trying to remember which wires it is. I might have to pull it back out to do that. I actually added myself a grounding block down here, which you probably can't see because you're recording from outside the car.
Yeah.
I got a grounding block down there, so that's the easy part. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to run the power wire. Also, I'll put these here, possibly. Stereo will be like right here. I'll probably have these here. It's kind of becoming a recurring theme here, but I'll probably 3D print something to hold this because I don't particularly like just seeing these hanging like I see in a lot of cars, just all open and everything. I think it'll look better if it's actually like something enclosed and make it look like it's supposed to be there. But I haven't designed anything for that yet, so that's like, yet to come.
Yeah. I understand that.
But for now, I've got way too much length in the wire here, but that'll come eventually. That's not that important at the moment.
So this is the part that you guys couldn't really see.
A little grounding block down there.
This little grounding block.
I just found that would be a lot easier with things I need to ground on the inside rather than trying to run everything everywhere else, especially since it's aftermarket wiring.
And then another one in the car, you can see a little bit more with that and that.
I'm actually thinking about this since I want to run the hot to the headlight switch. I could probably just look at what it is in the dash cluster that also comes on when I turn the headlights on. If I remember what's what here, luckily, like I said, QuickWire is great at labeling, so if I follow my QuickWire labels, I'll be able to see what's what. I have some things I don't have completely punched down yet though, so I don't want to move this around too much. Okay, so one of the things I'm doing right now is coming up with a package tray for the back of the car. You can buy these, they repop them like crazy, but $150 for essentially just a piece of cardboard sits in the back. It just did not seem well. So you can get this, you know, any kind of paneling at any hardware store. It's just some fiber board. So that's what I'm going to use. And kind of had already started. I'm on my third set of measuring and cutting. You can see my lines. But I think this will just a nice, cheap, easy way. What there's like 15 bucks, I think, for a board. So it'd be practically nothing. But you know, like I said, on my third set of measuring. So you know, cut once, measure 3 times after you've already cut, and measure again, cut again. Eventually you'll get there, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to do a few more cuts and try this again. Gotta figure out where I put my safety goggles. Just 1 second. You know, safety first. Okay, so partially done. Obviously, turns out just a little shorter for the width what I had, so I had to cut some little end pieces, but you know, that can be adhered and hidden and everything anyway. Nobody's gonna notice. It's gonna be sitting in the back of the car. So no speaker holes yet, but to come. So you know, had to patch these sides, so I asked some of my favorite YouTubers what to use. Thank you. And it's gonna be covered anyway, so I think that's gonna work perfectly.